Now, if you don't like Kevin Love, trade Kevin Love.
The Cleveland Cavaliers should trade Kevin Love.
And I think that Kevin Love will fit. It will be how do the new pieces fit in with Kevin Love.
I'm trading Kevin Love and I'm trying to acquire Carmelo Anthony.
So courageous of Kevin Love and such a powerful thing.
Your Kevin Love is kind of a little bit difficult when you white and you around a bunch of brothers with a bunch of issues. It's a little bit different. I'm just saying.
The noise is loud from the outside. But what's loudest is the noise from within. What makes mental health in athletes so exhausting isn't that they experience it, it's that the world has convinced them they're not allowed to. So when anxiety shows up, when depression takes hold, a normal human response becomes something darker, something that must be hidden, suppressed, endured in silence. And silence is dangerous, because as surely as the things that rise up must come down, untreated thoughts don't disappear, they compound. Kevin Love, To Be Loud in a Silently Dying Crowd, Episode 3. You can take a break from your partner, from your job, even from your environment, but the one thing we will never escape in life is our very selves. We are not our thoughts, but that doesn't mean we aren't attached to them. And until we acknowledge that truth, we don't break free. We just learn how to carry the weight better. NBA legend Kevin Love learned this truth in a way that went on to change how the world views athletes forever. And I wonder, did Kevin Love have any idea what was coming that night? He's a professional athlete. I imagine he woke up the same way he always did. Ate the same breakfast, same warm-ups he'd done for nearly a decade, same smile to the equipment staff, same signature handshake with LeBron James. So what made this night different? Why was it that what should have been routine almost cost him his life? Ironically, long before Kevin Love's panic attack, there was another life and death battle being fought. The NBA had changed. The post-up big man, the bruiser on the block, the kind of player Kevin Love was built to be, was quietly being phased out. The very concepts that once made him great were dying in real time, and the league didn't wait for him to be ready. So Kevin adapted early. He learned to stretch the floor, to shoot behind the arc, to play a 3-and-D role in Cleveland when the moment demanded it. Reinvention wasn't just an option, it was survival. And off the court, the same thing was happening. Only this time, the opponent wasn't a changing league, it was his own mind. Anxiety, depression, thoughts with endless entry points, but very few exits.
The other night, looking to make it 2 in a row. Meanwhile, the Hawks
On November 5th, 2018, Kevin Love suffered a panic attack during a game, and for the first time, the walls cracked. Before Kevin spoke publicly, DeMar DeRozan had already tweeted about his own struggles. His honesty created the first crack in the silence. Kevin Love saw that, and he realized he could do the same, for himself and for the people who needed it most.
Nothing haunts us like the things we don't say.
That sentence changed everything, because Kevin Love didn't just speak for himself, he spoke for the athletes who were told toughness meant silence, for the young boys who were never taught the language of vulnerability, for the people watching at home who thought they were alone. Kevin chose transparency, and transparency saves lives. Not because it fixes everything, but because it creates exits where none existed before. His honesty helped spark a movement. Others followed. The stigma cracked. Athletes became human. Kevin didn't just reinvent his game, he redefined what strength looked like. Kevin Love's legacy isn't just rebounds or championships or his ability to stretch the floor. It's this. He proved that survival isn't about pretending you're unbreakable, it's about knowing when to pivot, when to ask for help, when to be loud in a world that requires silence. Because every man is your superior in some way, and if you listen closely enough, you can learn from them. Kevin Love didn't just humanize athletes, he reminded us that greatness doesn't come from suffering and silence. It comes from speaking up, so the next person doesn't have to suffer alone.